Hey y'all, Mo here, and today we're going to do some dip apple slices. You're going to need one nice size apple. I buy mine by the pound, not the bag. Some melted white chocolate or milk chocolate, a little bit of lemon juice, and a brush, and an apple slicer. Also, you're going to need 8 skewers or extra long toothpicks, and your crumble of choice or no crumble at all. So first of all, we want to get our apple. My apple has already been cleaned. Make sure you clean yours well. And you want to line up your apple slicer right in the middle so you can get that core out and get those 8 nice slices. You're going to have to use a little elbow grease, wiggle it a little bit and press down, and then break away those slices. You want to have your lemon juice ready, so as soon as you get these away from the cutter, you want to go ahead and wipe those down with a little bit of lemon juice. It doesn't take much at all. You just don't want your apples to begin to brown. As you can see here, they already start as soon as the air hits them, but we want to limit that as much as possible. So I'm just barely dipping my brush here in the lemon juice and getting that all over the meat part of the of the apple, okay? And then you want to go right ahead. You want to be able to work quickly, and you want to add your skewers into the bottom of your apple slices, as I am doing here, and line those up and get those prepared for dipping in your chocolate. Now also make sure you have a clean paper towel nearby, because some of your apples may, from the juice be wet, and from the lemon juice that we brushed on, have lemon juice on them. You don't want to seize your chocolate, so you're going to want to use your paper towel to pat your apple slices just to get some of that excess moisture off, like you see me doing here. And then you want to go ahead and dip. If you're not really comfortable with dipping, you may not want to use a shallow bowl like I'm using here. So if you have like a measuring cup or something a lot deeper that you can just dip your slices straight down into, that will be much easier for you. I suggest that you do that. Make sure you are wearing gloved hands, because you're definitely going to need to work with your hands on this project. You want to just have your crumble set close by, and you want to grab nice handfuls of those and basically pat the crumble into your chocolate. I'm going to do that here with all 8 slices so you guys can see repetitively. Sorry that I'm a little bit out of frame, but you pretty much get the picture of dipping your chocolate slices. You want to make sure that you shake off a lot of that excess chocolate so that you don't have any, chocolate dripping into your crumble. But you also, the reason why I like to use my hand is because I can mold the chocolate. I can press the crumble into the chocolate, and the more you press into the chocolate, for whatever reason, the chocolate begins to set a lot faster, so you don't have to worry about it losing the shape of the apple slices. I hope that makes sense. But you basically just want to pack away in any spaces that you can see chocolate. You just want to kind of sprinkle that crumble over to just fill up those empty spots. And so you just want to continue to complete these steps. Oh, I can't talk today. Continue to complete these steps for each apple slice. Like I said before, your slicer will give you 8 slices. So you want to make sure that you have nice size apples. I don't like to buy the bag apples because sometimes they come with bad apples. They're really small and the shapes are weird. When you buy apples by the pound, you can pick your size and shapes and make sure you have really nice fresh apples. And you want to satisfy your customer as far as portion instead of little apple slices. And that's my opinion, but it's to each his own. If it's more convenient and cost effective for you to buy the bag of apples, then go right ahead and do what you've been doing. So I believe we are on slice number 4, and you just want to roll that around in your chocolate or dip it. Like I said, if you're not that comfortable with dipping, I dip a lot, so I kind of can dip out of anything, but you may want something a lot deeper that you can just dip straight down and come up out of. And just pack those crumbles. And here I am using strawberry lemon crumbles that I made today. I did not add that to this video, nor will I add the recipe. I have another video on my YouTube if you want to go ahead and check out my other videos, and I'm showing you how to make a strawberry cheesecake crumble. And it's the same exact recipe, the same exact technique. I just use the lemon flavor instead of a cheesecake flavor. So your options are endless with the crumble. You can go crazy with it because the recipe does not change, only the flavor. So we're just going to continue dipping and packing our crumble. And even if you like, after these dry completely, you can go in with some more chocolate in a squeeze bottle or a piping bag and do a drizzle on top of these. But my client is fine with this. She doesn't want the drizzle. She didn't really specifically say, so I'm not really going to add it. Just dip, and here I'm shaking off the excess chocolate. And we're going to move quickly and press those crumbles right into our chocolate. A lot of people don't like doing apple slices. They feel like they're hard to handle, but they're really fun for me. I love doing apple slices. Okay guys, we have a couple more to go, and then we are basically going to package up our apple slices. These are just coming alone, no cream cheese dip or anything to go with. So we'll be wrapping up really soon, and I'm just going to be using a clear food container to put my slices in. I love clear containers. If you use boxes, that will be fine too, but I'm okay with my clear packaging, and I'm just going to add my logo with my label with my logo and a pretty satin ribbon, and I'll show you guys that in just a few minutes. But just make sure that you get a good coating and that you can't see any of your chocolate. Just pack away. I think a lot of people sprinkle more than they pack it on, and that's why sometimes I see apple slices and they don't really have a good coating. You just really have to go right in and be comfortable with using your hands. That's why it's very important to use gloves. And before anyone comes at me about this statement, using gloves, I'm very well aware it's more sanitary to keep your hands clean and use your bare hands than gloves. But I feel like that's on food that needs to be cooked and prepared, because you're cooking away any germs or bacteria. But this is what I consider ready to eat food. So I would never use my bare hands for crumble. That gets under your nails, and I would never want to put that on my client's treats. So to each his own. Alrighty guys, we're done. Our apple slices are dry, and what you want to do to remove your sticks, you don't want to just pull them out. You want to grip your apple and twist your skewer and pull as you twist, to be careful not to break your chocolate. And then we are just going to get those packaged up in our container. Just like that. Sticker on the bottom right corner. Black satin ribbon in the middle. Simple yet elegant, not too much. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this helped anyone who has issues or questions with dipping apple slices. As you can see, it's very simple, but also practice makes perfect. When I first tried to do these, it wasn't that simple. So I definitely get it, guys. But thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting my YouTube channel. Again, I hope this helped you and it makes you more comfortable with dipping apple slices. And that way you can add it to your menu. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you guys, and have a pretty sweet day.